long welcome to another installation of TechTalk. It is Friday again. We've got a very special guest today. We had, unfortunately, Kurt couldn't join, Milan couldn't join, but we've got very special guests. Mikey, why don't you introduce our special guest today?
So I'm going to introduce a special guest, am I? Okay, so we're going interstate. We've got Ben and Caleb from AusKut joining us today. So how are you guys?
Very good. How about yourselves?
Very well, very well.
Good to be here.
I guess we're going to talk all things AusKut and I suppose building that Australia-wide network and how you guys do things, and yeah, just delve into AusKut a little bit and see what you guys are all about. Absolutely.
Perfect. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so AusKut, I'll tell you a little bit of history behind our business there. We started about 15 years ago from humble beginnings, I guess, being that we started off in a garage out the back of Telebudgera in Telebudgera Valley there. And yeah, things just progressed pretty quickly from there. We originally focused on the cutting and drilling side of things to do with concrete cutting and drilling contractors. And eventually, as we grew, we started to branch into the floor preparation and polishing side of things. And it really has become the biggest part of our business now. So we now service all of southeast Queensland and Queensland and Northern Rivers. Even you might have heard of us before. Some of the people interstate even. So yeah, we sort of started off quite a small family business there, and we still try and we've got a lot of family members still working for us, and yeah, sort of outgrew some of the places we're in before, and yeah, there's some big things happening coming up real soon too with AusKut.
Very exciting, very exciting. Because like most people might be asking right now, so what is WORX Plus joining a venture together with one of their competitors? Is it, what is the go with that?
It's a good question, yeah, and I've been asked it plenty of times before since in the last 2 years that we've been distributing for WORX Plus in Queensland. So it really, I guess, came from listening to our customers and finding that there was the WORX Plus gear was working really well and become really popular. And we had a meeting with Josh and Tim, and yeah, we sort of figured that the best thing to do to service the customers well in the Queensland area would be to distribute the WORX Plus products. That way they can get them quicker. So really was, I guess, the force behind why we started to distribute WORX Plus products up here too.
Yeah, wow.
Who would have thought, huh?
I know, yeah. I still can't believe it's become.
And I think this is just this is a real life reinforcement of how important it is to keep the lines of communication open with your competitors. I mean, we say it all the time at the seminars that you should certainly talk to all the people in your area that you're doing business with. We always say with rather than against, because we're all building this. And it was a bit interesting when you first reached out to us, Ben, and wanted to have a meeting. It was like, well, this is a bit interesting. And and what we discovered at that meeting is that we had a lot of very similar underpinnings and things that we're trying to achieve in the marketplace. And you guys have such a fantastic reputation for customer service, and you guys have done such a great job of that. And that's the constant feedback that we had from the market. And so when we sat down to talk with you guys, it was almost a shoo-in. We had a product that we wanted. We were not going to let go of unless it was really well supported, and our customers were well supported with that, and that's something that you guys already have a good reputation for.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. Yeah, we've always really been focused on customer service and making sure that we help people out as much as we can. And yeah, like you said, it was similar values in our company, so yeah, it made sense really.
You guys are moving to a new location, is that true? I hear at the moment you're so big that you've got to be in two, but you're moving into one. Are you downsizing?
Well, no, Oh, Caleb, you can answer this one.
Oh, sure. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we're upgrading. We're going bigger and better. Basically, we want to be able to service our customers better, have everything under the one roof. So our shipping, our warehousing, repairs as well. We'll be getting an upgrade so that we're better suited, basically, to help guys with sort of any mechanical issues that they have. Obviously, with WORX Plus, we've also taken on doing big block upgrades in southeast Queensland and now all of Queensland, which has been awesome. We've been really stoked with that, and we're really pumped to have a new workshop area as well, where we can sort of we can basically turn up the heat in regards to big blocking and servicing huskies out there. And yeah, we've just the growth has been so exponential these last couple of years. We're just needing more space. We're sort of bursting at the seams, and hence why we've decided to move.
Yeah. Wow. Fantastic. That is awesome. Hey, Caleb, you've been sort of talking on a regular basis and feeding off each other, helping each other out. And why don't you tell us a little bit about you're sort of the bit of the poster boy of AusKut, and you're always the face out in the industry talking to people. So what is your background?
I don't have a background in concrete grinding before I came to AusKut. My background was strictly sales. I also ran my own business in Melbourne, sunny Melbourne, for a while there as a window cleaner. But so that happened over about a year, and then we moved up to the Gold Coast, and I found a job with AusKut as a salesman, which sort of fit my experience in sales quite well. Yeah, I like talking to guys. I like dealing with problems, like puzzle solving, that sort of thing. And I enjoy being out and building relationships. So that's basically my background is relationship building. Taking care of customers. That's sort of where I've been in the workplace since I started working. And yeah, it's been great working for AusKut, and with WORX Plus, I've also been able to build relationships there too. So yeah, it's sort of all working in my strengths at the moment.
100%, absolutely killing it, man. Like the exciting thing is, and not everyone probably knows this, but from where we had the seminars and we were running them with 10, 15, 20 people to now with AusKut, like having a record seminar week with about 70 people, that is just shows what you guys have done over there. That is just heads down incredible.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, the response is just overwhelming when it comes to holding the seminars up here in Queensland. Yeah, people chomping at the bit to be able to get in and get some more knowledge and skill up.
Yeah, I don't know, Josh, if you would agree, but the type of quality of floors you've been seeing coming out of Queensland, and companies going from strength to strength to strength. I think Queensland is one to watch.
Ooh, we don't want to offend anyone, Daniel. But...
Hey, well, I'm just saying,
I've got to say that yes, definitely over the last 2 years in all states and in particular Queensland, massive leaps and bounds in the types of the quality and craftsmanship that's going into those floors now. Yeah, the consumers are definitely getting a good deal.
Yeah. We spoke we just spoke about Caleb there. What about yourself, Ben? A bit more about your role and what you get up to. If I walk through the front door at AusKut, who am I going to bump into?
Yeah, more than likely, you're not going to bump into me that much. Initially, I started with AusKut about 9 years ago now, and sort of ended up falling into the role because being a family business, kept on expanding. Keith needed more help, so I ended up starting to work about 9 years ago with AusKut. I didn't have a background in concrete polishing and grinding before then, but over the years, talking to customers and being able to learn more through talking to contractors every day, and then also getting some more hands-on experience with customers as well in that regard. But in the last couple of years, I've learned a lot as well through WORX Plus with the seminars and with all the training that's been provided. We've also been through a fair bit of training with Hayden in the WORX Plus Service Centre there to learn more about the inner workings of the Husky machines and how to repair and service them properly. So we've now expand, like Caleb was saying, the workshop and servicing area with AusKut is getting busier than ever now. And yeah, so I guess similar sort of thing. I mean, I'm often problem solving when it comes to the machinery side of things as well. But yeah, you know, I'm probably not as involved with sales as Caleb is, but you'll probably still see me around the traps, yeah.
And if I'm a customer and I want to pick up the phone and contact you guys, so what would that probably involve? Get a bit of a visit from Caleb and get him to come along and say hello and see what we're all about and that sort of thing there?
Absolutely,
yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, look, it's not just Caleb though as well. You know, you call the office, you'll be able to get hold of Daniel or Danica, Caleb. There's, you know, in terms of the salespeople that you'll be able to talk to from day to day. You know, we've got a couple of other staff members who look after the shipping side of things too, so we can really try and get your orders out the same day as our goal as well.
Yeah,
Plenty of support, which is great. Yeah, that's what you need.
Fairly recently, you mentioned in one of our posts that AusKut is full distributor for Queensland and also far north New South Wales. Why don't you guys clarify a little bit more of how far do you service, like from where to where? And maybe also, I hear you also got a reseller on the sunny coast. Why don't we have a bit of a chat about that?
Yeah, okay. We were dealing with WORX Plus just in southeast Queensland, but since the new financial year, we've now expanded orders, which is great. So we now deal with all of Queensland and also down to Coffs Harbour, I believe it is. So we now service everyone within those borders, basically. This is a good thing for a couple of reasons. A lot of the guys that are within those borders are actually buying direct from us already, and because of COVID and because of how shipping has gone lately, we're able to get gear a lot faster and a lot quicker. A lot cheaper to guys that aren't within driving distance from AusKut, especially going north. We do save guys a lot of time and a lot of money.
Yeah. So
that's definitely been a bonus, and a lot of guys have been appreciating that fact that they are able to access the gear a lot quicker. Yeah. So that's one of the things. We also have a distributor, like you were mentioning, Dan, up in the sunny coast. So they're CFSQ, Concrete Flooring Solutions Queensland, and they specialise in basically everything floors. So Lockie is up there, and he's got a good reputation with his customers for being very thorough. So do all of his guys. They're very knowledgeable. They were with AusKut originally and have been selling our gear for a long time, and they move a lot of it. And when we brought on WORX Plus, they noticed that there was also a market up north around them for WORX Plus gear. And so that led into us being able to resell WORX Plus gear through CFSQ, and basically just for convenience, really, guys are able to go there that are local and pick up the gear that they need and get it as soon as they need it, really. And we're getting some really good results from up north. There's a number of good contractors up there that all use WORX Plus gear, and yeah, they're loving the fact that it's so easy to get.
Yeah, fantastic. That's really good.
We spoke about before about your workshop capabilities and going into the Husky machines there. Does that stand true for vacuums and that sort of thing as well? Or sorry, putting you on the spot a bit there, but
yeah. Look, we are trying to branch into that area a bit more as well as time goes forward, and the workshop expands more with the new premises. We'll definitely be taking on more of that work as well. You know,
Cool.
It's just a matter of not having enough room really at the moment.
Yeah.
So it's not far off though. We're looking at probably only a month and a half away, and we'll should be set up with a bigger, better place than ever.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's fantastic. Is it going to have for those who have been to the AusKut and WORX Plus seminars, a large portion of the seminar is spent down at Top Golf.
I was waiting for it.
Now, I've heard that the new AusKut facility is actually going to house its own Top Golf.
We're actually bought out Top Golf itself, so the new premises is at Top Golf. So yeah, we'll be right. We've got plenty of space.
Yeah, we'll be redoing the Top Golf concrete there along those decks, I think. But
good place to start, I think. Too.
That's right.
yeah, you've seen it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, that'd be nice. We could have have the bar and all the beer on tap. That'd be beautiful. Yeah. But
no truth to the rumours.
No.
Unfortunately not. No.
But we do have a bigger area for WORX Plus seminars. So hoping to beat our record of 70 people in 1 week next time. So yeah, we're gunning for it. So we'll see how we go. But definitely a bigger area for those seminars. And yeah, we look forward to having you guys up here.
Nice.
Definitely looking forward to having a swing again. I mean, doing another seminar up
there. Yeah. Gotcha.
What's your top 3 sort of big technical issues you find up that way? Big questions you get asked a lot.
Densification is definitely one. we get a lot of guys that have some issues around densifying and the process behind it. Mainly actually up in Brisbane because the concrete is so hard and a lot of the times it is actually quite tight. So guys sort of tend to go a little bit too hard with potassium densifier and then find they either can't remove it or haven't put enough down. So those are the questions that we get asked at the seminars a lot. And guys are always walking away from the seminars going, okay, finally kind of understand the densification process. Yeah, that seems to be one on my list that I sort of get quite a bit is how to do that. That's what I've noticed.
What about grouting? I was pretty good with grouting up there, do you think? Or?
I have not had many dramas around grouting.
Okay.
No, a lot of guys use the power grouting, or most guys, everyone that I've ever talked to, use the power grouting system. So they don't grout in sort of weird and wonderful ways. They do the power grouting because it's more efficient and they're getting better results. Yeah, the quality of the grout out of WORX Plus has actually been really good. Guys love your grout up here. We sell lots of it. So yeah, that's great.
I've got one question. I had a little birdie tell me, and I don't know if this is true. You need to enlighten me. I heard AusKut doesn't stock metaballs or anything like that, but they obviously recently start to offer a metaball shroud and edge banded. Is AusKut, this is what I heard, the biggest reseller of metaball products in Queensland?
Yes, absolutely.
Because I've been in your showroom and you have a range and a half. So
Yeah, we do love Metabo gear, yeah. But I guess I'll probably say in terms of angle grinders, yes, a lot of angle grinders go out the door. So yeah, quite possibly. I don't know. I'll have to talk to our rep and see if it's true or not.
I have a feeling that the rep has told us that we are one of the largest distributors he ever deals with. So yeah, we do have a lot. We have a lot of stuff.
For the guys who haven't checked AusKut out, you guys, I believe, have a really great website as well. Hit the boys up, give the guys a call at AusKut.
Absolutely.
Yeah, thank you.
You guys keep up the great work. It's been such a pleasure dealing with you guys.
Yeah, no, likewise. Yeah, no, it's been great so far. Yeah, looking forward to the years to come.
Nice to meet you guys.
Yeah, you too, Mike.
Thanks, Mike. Cheers.
Thank you so much. All right, see you soon, gentlemen.
Thank you guys.
See ya.
Have a great weekend.
You too.
Yeah, you too.